The Beef Quality Assurance Program is an important use of your checkoff dollars. One of this year's 2 National BQA Award winners is a dairyman from Colorado. Let's learn more.
I'm a 4th-generation dairy farmer here. My great-grandfather started in the early 1900s in Broomfield. We milk 600 cows here. It's my wife, myself, and our 3 children, and about 12 employees on the farm.
The whole process has been set up to hand on to the next generation. I've been involved with the dairy ever since I was born.
And that has been a real marketing tool that we are a family dairy and not a big commercial dairy out there. And when you start selling your milk by the gallon, it adds a new twist to it. Selling commodity milk wasn't going to really cut it, so we decided we needed to go to value-added products. So that's why we started the processing plant. Currently, we've got about 50% of our milk going through there. The remaining 50% is marketed through Dairy Farmers of America. We bottle all fluids and milks, whole 2%, 1% skim, half and half whipping cream, and we make a drinkable yogurt as well. As a dairy farmer, we have forever said, oh, we're just producing milk and that's it. But ultimately, every one of these cows enters the food chain as a beef animal. So I'm as much a beef producer as I am a dairy producer. And I think it's very critical that we get on board on putting a good product out there. It's come to the point we need to be concerned about what happens to that animal once she leaves here. So beef quality assurance is in every dairy farmer's future and critical to their business.
Every animal needs to be treated with care. We want them to live the way we do. We don't want any stress, because the dairy industry is also the silent partner in the lean beef industry, and we got to both promote a good meat product with wholesome milk. And second, you got to look at the fact that we're also running a bottling plant, so we both want to produce a quality product, but you know, we want to be legit with how we're producing that product, and we want everyone to be happy that's here, whether it's the employee working or the cow milking.
Probably the most important thing we do is make sure our employees are trained right. Beef quality assurance certification is very critical. I think it's important to go through the steps to understand the program from A to Z and know what's involved in it, so we can put these products out there to the consumer that have been through the right process. Some of the big results we've seen, we're having a longer retention on our employees. They stick around here. They know we're concerned that they do a good job, and we're willing to give them the right tools to do that job. We use the Colorado State University Veterinary Teaching Hospital to do all our veterinary work. I graduated from CSU, so I want to give back to them. And I think this is a good opportunity to give the students the opportunity to come work on a dairy farm.
It's a nice kind of a mix of on-field practice and sort of on-field herd, I guess, herd protocols and herd issues that we deal with, but then getting more of the clinical work up in the hospital itself.
CSU is on the cutting edge, so anything new that comes out, we're right on it. Our cull rate on the dairy, we're pretty proud of it. I know there's some people that think it's probably too low, but currently we're running about 20 to 21%. The state average is around 35%, and we've been that high. But I think with us stepping it up and putting some extra care and effort into the care of our animals, we've been able to lower that cull rate down to the high teens, low 20s. And that has given us an opportunity to sell some excess animals in the form of heifer calves and springing heifers. We want to take care of the animals. We want to have a good protocol on the things we do here. And then we want to pay attention to the body condition score that animal's in when she does become a cull cow, because it's the right thing to do. There's a lot of factors that go into it, but ultimately, as corny as it may sound, it's the right thing to do, and we need to get on board with that and make sure these animals are in good shape when they do leave our farms as a beef animal.
We aren't following guidelines just because they're set for us, but we're following them because it's what we do. We want to produce a product like this. Yes, it may cost more, but you know, we're willing to go the extra step to secure that, you know, the animals live as good as the people on the dairy.
Am I any different than anybody else? I'm really not. We feed our cows the same, we milk our cows the same, we use the same general practices that everyone out there is doing and has access to. It's just being aware of the beef quality assurance aspect of it and implementing them and training our employees on it.
Beef quality assurance is an important program for both producers and consumers. There are many BQA materials available to cattlemen. To learn more, visit cattlemantocattleman.org.